Well, it started probably when my daughter's 36. When she was about 3, I noticed all the kids were going to school every day, and she was going to a segregated place for disabled kids down in Portsmouth, and it was only like a half a day a week or a couple days or something, and I find out why she couldn't go as much as the other kids did, and nobody answered me, or they gave me unacceptable answers, and that's what started it. I think the first letter I ever wrote was to Jimmy Carter. I didn't know who else to write to, and I know a poop runs downhill, so that's about as high as a start as you can get. But he never replied, so that kind of ticked me off. I don't like being ignored. It just, you come to a problem, you're a parent, and problem for your kid, you try to solve it and go on to the next one. And when she got to about the age, her teens, when she was going to get ready to transition out of high school, the state had a 5-tiered waiting list at that time, and she was like number 15 on the D list, which was quite a ways down. And I'm a single parent, so I was trying to hold down a job too. And that's Jack and I, we went after the wait list, and that was, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago. And just this last legislative session, they fully funded the wait list. After all those years, of course, she was already getting services. I think they were trying to shut me up or something. I did threaten Terry Morton one time that I'd bring my daughter in her suitcase up and drop her off at his office. I don't know if I would have done it or not, but whatever works. She has cerebral palsy, which is really kind of a wastebasket term that covers a whole bunch of things. She functions mentally maybe, I don't know, sometimes around a 10-year-old, sometimes a little bit less or a little bit more. And she's a sweetheart. She's been living with a home provider. They're in their 11th year together now. That's kind of like adult foster care. Ask questions, and if you don't get the right answers, ask them again. And I've been known to go to IEP meetings and put a tape recorder down on the desk and say, you guys don't mind if I tape this meeting, do you? Didn't have to have any tape in it, just, if you're an adult or your family member's an adult, probably the best place to start is your local area agency, but when their teenagers are in school, they should already be hooked up with the agency, family support department or something like that. And reading the challenge is a good way to find out what's going on. Well, it's to recognize my work in the disability community, activist, or an advocate rather. Well, after they gave me that award and everybody got done applauding, I'm walking back to my seat and Samantha hollers out, "Good job, Dad!"